Our last 9 students are ready to compete for a spot in the semi-finals of InterswitchSPAK Nigeria 4.0. On today's episode, it's the battle of the brains between students from Beaufort Model College, Faith Academy, Canaan Land, Ota, and Great Grace Science Secondary School. We have Victoria Nwama, Sonia Asiegbu, Chinelolum Okpoko, Isioma Emwebojo, and Marvelous Onowakbo from Faith Academy, Canaan Land, Ota. We also have Dan Kazim Abdulhamid Abdulmatin Umar and Olabode Timileyin Obawolu from Beaufort Model College. And finally, Enoch Afeni Sumen, the Lone Ranger from Great Grace Science Secondary School. 3 schools are represented in this episode. 3 available sports in the semi-finals. Would we have one Super SPAK from each school proceed to semis? Your guess is as good as mine. Let's welcome our host, Yo Daniels.
Hello and welcome to another preliminary episode of Nigeria's best STEM competition, InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition Nigeria 4.0, proudly switched on by Interswitch. Transaction solutions you can depend on. I'm very excited. This is our last preliminary episode. We've been here week in, week out. We have seen 8 sets, 8 different sets of 9 Super SPAKs that have tried their very best to make it to the semi-final stage of this competition. And these 9 Super SPAKs will be slugging it out for the remaining 3 slots at the semi-finals. The big question is, with equal chances, who amongst them will make it? Chinelolum. So tell me, aside from reading your books, what else are you into?
I'm into writing and I like fashion.
You like fashion? Tell me more about it.
I feel fashion is where you are, who you are, and how you turn the head of other people when you walk into a room.
Interesting. I hope you turn a lot of heads today after qualifying, hopefully.
Yes, I will.
All right. Marvelous, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
What is fashion to you?
To me, fashion is anything you wear, how you look, and how you feel comfortable in it, basically.
So do you have any fashion icon?
Yes, actually.
Tell me.
Well, my major fashion icon for now, because it's about to change, is Rihanna. Because I feel she just has this presence. She carries herself with an aura of confidence, and she's pregnant. I like pregnant people.
Okay, but you said that for now, because it's going to change.
Yes.
Why is it going to change?
Well, everything in this world is dynamic, number 1, is bound to change. And number 2, I feel I might meet someone else with more energy that suits my preference.
So hopefully I'm the change she's looking for. Huh? Marvelous. Thank you very much. Please a round of applause for Marvelous. All right, we're talking science and fashion, and we're about to talk money after the break. Stay with us.
Let me tell you a story. Our story blooms over 2 decades ago in a humble university dorm room where the weight of the dark put a strain on our hands, a stain on the sheet where we mapped out our plans. But innovation lit our eyes with a fire to blaze the trail, to change Africa, one solution, one transaction at a time. Our ears listened to the chimes, the buzzing tune of bright ideas. We stretched out our hands, and remember what we did? We flipped the switch. We flipped the switch. It was no ordinary motion. It was to herald a new notion. It is a champion's charge, your invitation to stand on our shoulders. It is your time for elevation. So go ahead, flip that switch, build that business, scale that hitch. Africa's future is waiting on us, and what looks like the sky is only the dew. We are on the brink of something new, because at Interswitch, we never stop. So you don't stop.
Well Welcome back. It's still InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition Nigeria 4.0. Proudly switched on by Interswitch. Transaction solutions you can depend on. Before the break, Marvelous was telling us how she loves Rihanna and her fashion sense. It would also interest you to know that Rihanna has a lot of money. I'm just led to put some money in your pockets today. And it's very simple. If you have a quick teller account, you can win your fair share of 100,000 naira. So if you don't have one, just quickly download the Quick Teller app and register your account. 10 smart viewers will win 10,000 home quiz question. Which of these is not a type of carbohydrates? A, sucrose. B, fiber. C, starch. D, salt. Congratulations in advance. Winners will be announced here weekly and also on our social media platforms. So if you're not following InterswitchSPAK, follow us at InterswitchSPAK. Congratulations to the winners of 10,000 naira each. It's still InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition. It is time for us to celebrate our SPAK Hero of the Week.
Obazi Oluwaseyi Esu became an engineer in a bid to fix Nigeria's epileptic electricity supply. He is currently the technical lead at the BRE Center for Smart Homes and Buildings. After completing her A-level examinations in mathematics, physics, and geography in Lagos, Dr. Esu moved to the United Kingdom in 2008, where she earned a bachelor's degree in electronic and electrical engineering and a PhD in instrumenting low-cost sensors in wind turbine blades from Loughborough University. Dr. Esu contributes to promoting STEM education among school children. She volunteers to teach maths for the Charity Access Project and tutors students for the GCSE in England. Also, she has been working to present STEM disciplines as viable options for the Association of Black and Minority Ethnic Engineers in the United Kingdom. She is an engineer of repute and evidence that gender is no barrier to solving problems through the use of STEM.
Yes, indeed, Dr. Esu is a living witness that a woman can thrive in a STEM career. Sonia, so tell me, how inspired were you by Dr. Esu's story and why?
I like the way she achieved so much despite the stereotype of female in the world generally. She has inspired me so much.
A round of applause for Sonia. InterswitchSPAK is played at 2 levels, Foundation and Advanced. In the Foundation round, our Super SPAKs have equal chances to attempt 16 general science questions within a 15-second window. Marks will be awarded based on individual speed and accuracy. Super SPAKs, the first 5 of you to get the correct answer will earn 10 points, while others with the correct answer to the question will earn 5 points. An incorrect answer or no answer earns you no points. I'm sure you're aware. Do we understand?
Some.
Here comes foundation level question 1. The following elements belong to the alkali metal family except what? A, rubidium. B, potassium. D, lithium. D, magnesium. The following elements belong to the alkali metal family except what? Enoch.
Yes, Hero.
So you selected the correct option D. Can you tell me how you arrived at your answer?
Alkali metal family refers to the group 1 in the periodic table. And so it has members, and its members include rubidium, potassium, and lithium. So magnesium belongs to group 2 actually. So that's why I chose magnesium.
Well done, Enoch. Question 2. What is described as the powerhouse of the cell? Is it lysosome, Golgi body, nucleus, or mitochondria? What is described as the powerhouse of the cell? Question 3. In the molecular explanation of conduction, heat is transferred by is it free solid particles, free atoms, free electrons, or free molecules? In the molecular explanation of conduction, heat is transferred by Marvelous. What was your answer?
Free electrons.
Question 4. When the solute solubility decreases with rising temperature, the heat of solution is A, unitary, B, negative, C, positive, D, 0. When the solute solubility decreases with rising temperature, the heat of solution is. Well done, Super SPAKs. Question 5. The multiplicative inverse of h raised to the power minus 2 is A, 64, B, 8, C, 16, D, 1 over 8. The multiplicative inverse of h raised to the power minus 2 is Olabode. So, what was your answer?
Option A.
Option A. How did you arrive at option A?
Because h raised to power minus 2 is the same thing as 1 over 8 raised to power 2, which is 1 over 64. And the inverse of 1 over 64 is 64.
Olabode, you are very correct. A round of applause for him. Question 6. Which of the reactions shown is not reversible? Is it W, Z, Y, or X? Which of the reactions shown is not reversible? Question 7. What is the scientific study of genes and heredity? Is it genetics, mutation, evolution, or variation? What is the scientific study of genes and heredity? I'm very proud of my Super SPAKs. They all provided the correct answer. A round of applause for them. Question 8. The value of x in the following figure is A, 30 degrees, B, 120 degrees, C, 60 degrees, D, 50 degrees. The value of x in the following figure is Chinelo Loom, how did you arrive at C?
Sum of angles in a quadrilateral is 360. Add everything is going to give you 300. 360 minus 360.
And you're absolutely correct. A round of applause for her. We're now halfway through the foundation round. The foundation round continues after this break. Stay with us.
InterswitchSPAK is an Interswitch Switch a Future initiative.
Welcome back. It's still InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition Nigeria 4.0. It's the final prelim. This is the final episode in the prelims. And I have 9 Super SPAKs that have attempted the first set of questions. It is now time for question number 9. The purity of common salts may be determined by its A, melting point, B, solubility in water, C, crystalline nature, D, relative density. The purity of common salts may be determined by its... Well done, Super SPAKs. Question 10. The mass of a nucleus is equivalent to the number of A, protons and charges, B, proton and neutrons, C, electrons, D, protons and electrons. The mass of a nucleus is equivalent to the number of. Correct option is B. Well done. Question 11. In the diagram given, Q represents A, Monera, B, domain, C, adenine, D, phylum. In the diagram given, Q represents... Our Super SPAKs have answered. Question 12. Which of the following media allow the transmission of sound waves through them? A, liquid, B, solid, C, oil, D, air. Which of the following media allow the transmission of sound waves through them? Question 13. 100 degrees plus 20 degrees plus 5 degrees all raised to the power 3 is equal to, is it 3, 6, 27, or 9? 100 degrees plus 20 degrees plus 5 degrees all raised to the power 3 is equal to. Our Super SPAKs have answered. Question 14. A theory extensively tested and proven to be true is called, is it inference, observation, law, or hypothesis? A theory extensively tested and proven to be true is called. Question 15. If B equals 1, 2, 3, 5 and A equals 1, 3, 4, 5, then elements of A should be, is it even numbers, odd numbers, multiple of 2, or prime numbers? Olabode, tell me, how did you arrive at your answer and which option did you select?
I wanted to pick option A, but I mistakenly picked option B.
So explain why you think even numbers is correct.
Because they are both divisible by 2.
Olabode, you mistakenly pressed B, but to you the correct answer is A. Well, I'm here to disappoint you, but the correct answer is what you selected, which is B, odd numbers. We have now come to the final question in the foundation round. Here comes question number 16. The symbol shown represents single cell, wire, resistor, switch. The symbol shown represents Dan Kazim. It's a final question. What option did you select?
Option A.
A. Why?
Because the diagram.
It's obviously a single cell, right? You're absolutely correct. A round of applause for Dan Kazim. And with that, we've come to the end of the foundation round. It is now time for us to know who makes it to the advanced level, but that will be after the break. Stay with us.
InterswitchSPAK is an Interswitch Switch a Future initiative.
Welcome back to InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition Nigeria 4.0, proudly brought to you by Interswitch, transaction solutions you can depend on. Before the break, our Super SPAKs have attempted all the questions in the foundation round. Now it's time for us to find out who makes it to the advanced level. Hi, Marvelous. Hi, Rihanna. Who is watching you at home right now?
Well, my entire family.
Your entire family. Do you want to give them a quick shout out? Because you never can tell. So let me give you the final opportunity to give your family a shout out. Go ahead.
Hi, Ella, Jade, Mom and Dad, and even Destiny. Hi.
All right, Marvelous family. Hi again. And well, I'm happy to inform you that your daughter will soon be joining you, but not at this episode. Congratulations, you made it to the advanced level. A round of applause for Marvelous. Also joining Marvelous with a total of 130 points. He's actually at the first position, Enoch. Enoch, you've made it through to the advanced level. Followed by Isioma. And then Chinelolum. And finally, Abdul Mateen. To the rest of my Super SPAKs, thank you so very much. You were truly incredible. Your SPAK journey ends today. However, it's the beginning of amazing things to happen for you. So thank you so much. A round of applause for them as they exit the stage. All right, Super SPAKs, you're one step closer to making it to the semi-final stage of this competition. I need only 3 of you. Welcome to the advanced level. To determine the sequence of play, you must take a turn. All right, you have to solve a puzzle, and whoever solves the puzzle the fastest will go first, followed by others. Here comes your take-it-on question. Match each gas law with the corresponding equation. The gas laws are Charles' law, ideal gas law, Boyle's law, general gas law, and wow. So who will be the first to solve the puzzle? Abdul Mateen, you've done it, well done. We're waiting on Isioma, Enoch, Marvelous, Chinelolum. Isioma, well done. Well done to my Super SPAKs. Abdul Mateen, you're up first. Are you ready to SPAK?
My name is Umar Abdul Mateen and I'm ready to SPAK.
Well, now is your time to SPAK. The cortical is composed of...
Verified.
The amount of salt dissolved in a body of water is called...
Skip.
The degree of coldness or hotness...
Temperature.
Electron was discovered by...
J.J. Thomson.
What is the change in velocity of a 4 kg body acted upon by a constant force of 10 Newton for 2 seconds?
Pass.
The product of pressure and volume has the units of...
Millimeter mercury per volumes per meter cube.
On the periodic table, the element comes immediately... Which element comes immediately before phosphorus?
Pass.
How many electrons are contained in sodium ion? That's the last question.
11.
Well done, Abdul Mateen. Isioma, you're up next. Are you ready to SPAK?
My name is Emobio Joy Isioma and I'm ready to SPAK.
Well, now is your time to SPAK. An anemometer is an instrument
Wind
used...
speed.
The non-living part of an ecosystem is...
Abiotic.
What is the study of living things and the relationship with their environment?
Ecology.
Which element has the electronic configuration 2881?
Skip.
Who discovered the law of partial pressure?
Graham.
On the periodic table, what group does the element with atomic number 9 belong to?
Skip.
The round-off value of 78.25 meter to the nearest 10 meter is?
78 meter.
By solving the equation A equals 2 minus 9a, the value of A will be?
5.
Well done, Isioma. Chinelolum,
Yes, hero.
are you ready to spark?
My name is Ofoko Chinelulum and I'm ready to spark.
Now is your time to spark. The first law of thermodynamics states that?
Skip.
What is the continuous removal of trees?
Deforestation.
Dwelling place of an organism is called?
Habitat.
What atomic subparticle does not carry any charge?
Radical.
What is the relative atomic mass of fluorine?
9.
What is the name of the process used for manufacturing ammonia from nitrogen and hydrogen?
Habas.
What is the oxidation number of hydrogen in KH?
-+2.
An alloy of copper and tin is called?
Bronze.
What type of bond exists between carbon and oxygen in a CO2 molecule?
Covalent.
Well done, Chinelolum. Enoch, are you ready to spark?
My name is Enoch Afenisumen and I'm ready to spark.
Well, now is your time to spark. Bacteria that require oxygen.
Aerobic.
What bacteria are rod-like in shape?
Bacillus.
What bacteria are curved in shape?
Cocos.
On what?
2.
How many protons are present in oxygen ion?
8.
Which acid is present in protein?
Amino acid.
What is the preferred electrode when it is not allowed to take part in the chemical reaction?
Pass.
What is the product formed at the cathode in the electrolysis of?
Hydrogen.
What are the 2 electrodes used in the Daniell cell?
Copper and zinc.
On the Cartesian plane, the y-axis is also known as?
Ordinates.
On the Cartesian plane, the
Origin.
out of 52, 62, 70, 82, 78.
52 and 78.
In a right angle.
Hypotenuse.
Well done, Enoch. Marvelous. Are you ready to spark?
My name is Onoakpa Marvelous and I'm ready to spark.
Now is your time to spark. What is the innermost layer of the eyeball?
Iris.
Which of the blood group is considered?
O.
What organ is used by a spider for respiration?
Trachea.
The northern and southern protectorates of Nigeria were
1914.
What game uses the
Tennis.
What bank is known as the apex?
Central Bank.
What does the eagle in Nigerian coat of arms represent?
Strength.
Nigeria is divided into how many geopolitical?
6.
Who gave Nigeria her name?
Flora Shaw.
What is the state of origin of the president of Nigeria elected in 2019?
Kano.
Who invented light bulb?
Thomas Edison.
Who invented the first automobile?
Carl Benz.
How many prime numbers are there between 10 and 20?
15.
Correct. 0.02357 to 3 decimal places. That's your last question.
0.0236.
Well done, Marvelous. It's been intense. I can literally feel the heat from my stage. 5 Super SPAKs have successfully played in the advanced level, but I need only 3 of them. When we come back from the break, I'm going to announce the 3 Super SPAKs that will be making it to the semi-final stage of this competition. Stay with us.
2 decades ago, we flipped the switch, flooded the dark continent with light, created an industry, opened the doors that ushered in the future. Africa is emerging. Visionaries are evolving. But it wasn't always this way. Before the beginning, cash ruled the streets and crime was its aid. Africa was groping, coping with the darkness, until we founded the switch and turned on the future. 20 years after, the dark continent is now bursting with innovation, and we're just getting started. Until Africa is borderless, limitless, we are never stopping. Welcome to the Odyssey, the first experience. The future begins today.
Welcome back to InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition Nigeria 4.0. Before the break, our 5 Super SPAKs attempted the advanced level. It is now time for us to find out who will make it to the semi-final stage of this competition. Chinelolum, what's the meaning of your name?
It means God is thinking about me, or God has me in mind.
God is thinking about me, or God has me in mind. I know you should know that God always has you in mind, irrespective of whatever the outcome of this competition might be.
Yes, sir.
Do you think you're going there?
I don't know, honestly.
Congratulations, you have made it to the semi-final stage of this competition. God is truly thinking about you. Abdul Mateen and Isioma, both of you have been truly incredible. This is where your SPAK journey comes to an end, but you will do amazing things after this. A round of applause for them as they exit the stage. If you have a Quick Teller account, you can win your fair share of 100,000 naira. So if you don't have one, just quickly download the Quick Teller app and register your account. 10 smart viewers will win 10,000 naira each simply by answering our home quiz correctly. If you're ready, here is your home quiz question. Which of these is not a type of carbohydrates? A, sucrose, B, fiber, C, starch, D, salt. And there you have it, our final preliminary episode. Marvelous, Enoch, and Chinelolum have made it to the semi-final stage. We now have a total of 27 semi-finalists, and from next week, please don't miss the action, as it will be our first semi-final episode of the competition. Please do not forget to follow us on all social media platforms at InterswitchSPAK. My name is Hero Daniels, and remember that sometimes to win a battle, you might have to fight more than once. Have a lovely evening.
InterswitchSPAK is an Interswitch